right, Emily. So, a recent Fast Company article stated that women are taught to satisfy other people's standards and then apologize when we don't live up to them. The whole premise is about feeling guilty for things like leaving work early, leaving your child in daycare. Do you ever feel guilty, and if so, why?
Yes, yes, and yes, yes, yes. Um, this is that. I'm glad that you sent the questions ahead of time because this is the one that made me cry when I first read it. I had to take notes. I feel mostly the guilt for stuff at home, not so much at work, because I tend to prioritize my stuff at home as more important than the stuff at work. So I feel guilty sometimes, and sometimes I have a better handle on things to not let it get me so much. But sometimes those defenses are down, and it gets me pretty hard, as you can see. Sometimes I feel guilty for not wanting to be a stay-at-home mom, even though I just said all of that in the last question. I feel guilty for not having enough time to play with my son. And that goes back to that whole energy thing. I feel guilty for not having enough energy sometimes to really make a good dinner, like a fancy one or something that doesn't come from a box. Or the talent even, not just the time, but the talent, because if it doesn't come from a box or a kit, I don't really do well with that. I feel guilty for yelling and losing my temper, not having more patience. For not being as physically active as I should be, because I don't want Miles learning bad habits. I feel guilty. This is really stupid. I feel guilty for feeling guilty. And I know that a lot of women do that. It's a vicious cycle. I know that I'm doing my best, but the perfectionist in me thinks that I should be doing better. It's a constant worry that I'm not doing good enough at work or at home, and I feel guilty that I'm letting somebody down.
Has anyone ever said that you're letting them down, or is it just a feeling that you have?
Nobody's ever said it. Well, I mean, I guess performance reviews that aren't stellar. They're not bad, but they're not stellar. And I'm the one that got, straight A's in school and, graduated with high honors from college. And so I'm used to having that above and beyond, like, yeah, look at me. And like I said before, there's only so much energy that you can put into things. And because I can't put all of that overachievement energy into my work, then I don't have the ability to do that.